Hmm. Free. We frequent the local grocery outlet. We get everything that wasn't popular and even did, but you can't sell it full price anymore. They did that last year too. Would you like some of these? They're free. Yeah, the birds love them. And Diane's sure they don't. She's not out here when they're eating. If it was cold, she's inside. If it was too hot, she's inside. If it's not perfect, she's inside. I'm out here every morning. Nowadays, I work day shifts. I know mice like them too, so do anything on the ground that can get them, so I put them on top of things. I like my birds, I don't particularly like mice. Birds ain't gonna invade my house, mice will. Yeah, it's still somewhat light. I think it's about 8:30. Which is as usual, I find things to fill my day. Spending a lot of time just driving, just for the hell of driving, not to get paid. I'll do that too. Got another 25 pieces of the patio, side patio. It's going to take a lot of 25s. I got a coworker that I actually like, and I don't believe that she would beat it into the ground. And I'm positive. I sold her the other one. She would. Yeah. Yep. Dogs are one of them. I'm gonna let them in, and I think you all could hang out here for a while. It's probably just sitting in front of the door. Itches. But we got another 25 today, and I'm just talking about a coworker that needs a car. Also, at a price they can afford, which isn't much, considering the prices that are charged versus what they pay nowadays. I got a few of them in my day, so it's my turn to do the same. I paid $2,000 for it. I put $800,000 into it. And you put all the pieces that I put into it. But she's only gonna get the 8. I can't take the brakes back. I get the battery I put in it. That was $160. And I get the 2 tires. That was $200. But still, she's getting it for 8. 5 for the title. It still needs a windshield and all that stuff. But it's cheaper than any dealer would ever sell it to, because I'm not looking to make a profit. I'm actually looking to see it. You know, she works with me. She's got a kid. As long as the expenses of keeping it going ain't higher than the expense of buying a new one, you know, I still get to see it. I love that car. My first Subaru, the original Subaru Outback with a stick, boxer engine. Got a lot of things to go with it too, but it has been, for everybody's owned it, quite reliable. Yeah, it is actually that way. My car isn't my dog, but it kind of feels that way, you know, in its own way. That thing don't have a heart or a brain. It's just something I count on. You know, until I can get another one, I plan to give it away. That's one. Which actually, I want an automatic, but that actually cuts the life of the car in half or more, because the stick shift doesn't get beat up as bad. You got to replace the clutch and all the clutch pad and all that crap, you know, at least twice in its life if it lives long enough. But the automatic typically costs 4 to 5 times as much to replace and breaks down in half the time. Yet that's exactly what I want. I want an automatic. Why? Well, you know, Diane would like to be able to drive it, and it is more comfortable. I do it automatically. I don't think about it. It's so nice to put the foot on the pedal and not have to do that. I think it's mainly all because it's really important she can drive it too. Plus it's prettier. If I couldn't afford to do it, I certainly wouldn't be doing it. But it's certainly nice to me. If I can do this, it's practically a give. Ain't no profit there, and it's dirt cheap, and yeah, people done this for me. At $800, she gets a Subaru. It gets you through anything. It's got its issues. None of them have anything to do with getting you around, but still it does. I put $800 worth of brakes on, and I'm pretty sure I said that. They said somebody left it sitting for a long time. I said, yeah, it was you. But I bought it as is, so it is nice. So, yeah. I really didn't want to sell it back to them for $500. But it sit for another fucking 2 or 3 years, you know, to get $2,000. I know they need to make a profit. Businesses do need to do that. But if you can find somebody that really needs it and charge a little bit more. The feeling is really cool. It doesn't happen easily unless there's somebody looking for one when you got one. If you don't got one, I don't got nothing. When you're asking for something, you hear a lot of that. But Daddy took care of me, so I'm going to try and pass it on. And she's thinking, maybe I'll give it to my kid. I definitely want to. I don't like stick shifts, but she probably doesn't even. She gotta learn it too, We'll give it to somebody else and use it. As long as it goes, it costs less to fix than it does to replace. The first car I ever owned or ever saw, actually, first car, they made it 227, 227. It's up to 240 now. The Prius that we had such a bad experience on, its first owner ran it for 280,000 miles. For he or she said, I'll give it up. And somebody else made double their money. Took them a while. I just don't want to sell it to a dealer unless I have to. Pretty sure Cindy's gonna get it, and that's cool because, like I said, I'm kind of giving away my dog. No emotion, it doesn't hang out with me, but it's always there for me, and I know I can count on it. Till I can't. But if I made that far, that's pretty amazing. Let's see how far it can go. Hey, it's Dave. My fly ships are doing a very good job this year. Put them right by the light under the umbrella. I think that's probably where nature would put such a critter. Get the most bait. If it was live, it would be well fed. Yeah, well, that's how black holes come into being. They're not alive, but they get fed. Or got fed really well. Most of them ain't getting fed nearly as well, but they already reached maximum potential and became black holes. There's nothing to eat. Nah, I am. I'm pretty full. Not live, it is. My arm hurts a lot. Lower half tennis elbow, right in there. Pretty sure I can definitely walk through that, but nonetheless. But you never know. If you can't move it someday, it is no longer an issue. I was going to say if I want to smoke some more pot, but I'm pretty sure I could. Should probably hit it just to make sure. There ain't enough there to get you high enough there. was alive now or not. They don't think. Wouldn't be much of a change, you know. They wouldn't even think I was alive now or not. That's something we do. But, you know, somehow time managed to accomplish a lot. I'm pretty proud of time. Time is a concept. If there was nothing here to comprehend it could never have been called time. As long as, well, it doesn't matter, you die however you die. You know, but just thinking is strange but true. I do think that. You know, once my time to die, let me die in my dreams. I wouldn't know the difference. One dream becomes another. I just don't wake up, I stay there. I guess it's a way of looking at death too, isn't it? Where are you going to after you're done fighting, losing? Someplace you have probably been, don't know it yet. But how could you be if there wasn't something intelligent behind it? I know some people have a need to hate. I just don't see it as being productive. White Hawk. Yeah, I suppose I'm prepared instead. I could die, you know, tomorrow. If I exist, somebody made me. So I trust that what speaks through me can also do anything it wishes. I have faith. Yeah, I do. Yeah, what a thrill, huh? Well, an 8-year-old King Arthur sitting in his daddy's chair, which would be my chair, would be very happy to be sitting in my chair. But I doubt that the